Okay, so what I want to do is I want to break this up into smaller videos so that's not one long video, but there's a series of them. So there's a product at the end of each one and move along step by step. First thing we're going to do is you all got your ArcGIS Online accounts. So now we're going to get you in and get you into Business Analyst so you see it. So the quickest way in is to just do a quick web search on ArcGIS Online. Go there, sign in, and log in. The username and password that you created would be what you would use here. And what you get is you get the overview screen. It says you have 500 credits. That's probably more than enough than what you need. 500 credits usually takes my students through an entire semester, so you should be fine. Um, and you have a variety of tabs along the top. There's a home page. It's kind of the home page for your piece. Um, the gallery would be where you would show off some of your work. Let's say you did something later on or some additional work that you could do. ArcGIS Online has a mapping engine that's separate from Business Analyst that you can use to create maps even after this class. So this would be open to you using the Living Atlas for as long as you want. So this is actually a piece that you could use. And all of a sudden the menu changes here. Let's go back to get to the seen in groups. You don't need to worry about content. When you create and save something, it will be saved here. And please note that I'm using the basic account that we just created. I'm not using my own account, which I have. And then organization is that overview piece that you started at. There are some different tools to be aware of here. And one is ArcGIS Onlin, which you just saw. Another is ArcGIS Story Maps. We're not going to use those in this class, but know that I use them to do presentations and to get things together in my own work. You are going to use Business Analyst. And so if you click on Business Analyst, it will take just a few seconds for it to power up. You'll get a welcome screen asking you, do you want to add a profile image? Feel free. I tend not to. It says, okay, feel free to add it later. Click create project. So to work in Business Analyst, you need to be working on a project. So we're just going to create your first project. And you can call it first project. You can call it, I'm going to call it Business Analyst Demo. And I'm just going to create that. And what it does is it is as it's creating a lot of the background pieces that you're going to need to do work. And I'm going to click OK. And we're going to skip this step for now because I just want to show you, but you just click on this to open the project. All right. I'm going to close this for now. And feel free to run these pieces, running an infographic, grid, and color code map. We're going to do some of that already in our next sequences, but feel free to play with that now. I'm going to close this for now. Please note that you have this many days left in your trial. Note that you can change the data source. And so if you're interested in looking at Iceland, you can change it to Iceland. And the data will be the data, basically the data that we had in class that I showed you and that you have the SPSS data site for. But know that you can do that. For the demo, we are going to run with the US data set. And so not because I'm from the US or because, but the data is more extensive and you're going to have more choices in that data set. That will be what we'll be using. But if you have this kind of setup like this, you're ready to go.